All right. Oh man, this is a doozy right here. I'm not even gonna lie with you, but yeah, you already know. Back with another one. It's your boy. Um, Now we gonna talk about this because pretty much the whole community's in a goddamn frenzy in regards to what was just revealed to us in today's earlier live stream. As you already know, we are receiving potential unlocked Piccolo along with Ultimate Gohan. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I feel like they airballed the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the hype was, these two units were highly anticipated along the lines of what needed to be released. You got Dragon Ball Heroes, which already capitalized off these units. You also got Legends, who definitely, you know, and it's funny because Legends, I felt like they jumped the gun when they first released Beast Gohan, but in all actuality, if I'd known that, you know, in hindsight that we were gonna get the shit that we've actually received, then I'm glad that they made that call and release Beast Gohan, because we got Orange Piccolo, but we don't have Beast Gohan that we can actually use. Now, granted, Orange Piccolo is a giant category unit, so pretty much he has a giant form. You're only gonna probably use him briefly before he deactivates into his former form, which is a potential unleashed. Potential unlocked Piccolo. But yeah, for Gohan to be an active skill, man. Well, I can't even say Gohan. For Gohan Beast to be an active skill, meaning if once you activate the active skill, he does his little move or whatever the case may be, and then that's that. It's pretty much a slap in the face because this movie's been out for like over 6 months, I could say. You know what I'm saying? If that, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, the only games that I could talk about right now that haven't capitalized or haven't released Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo is literally Xenoverse 2 and Fighters. You know what I'm saying? And granted, like, we're gonna be getting I believe it's the event that comes out now in the beginning of the year, but it's pretty much, damn, I forgot that event. But anyways, it's pretty much the Dragon Ball Games event. I'm gonna call it that. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And it's throughout the whole IP, all the games from the card game, Heroes, all that shit. They might release something for Fighters, but I know Xenoverse 2 is gonna be having Orange Piccolo soon, but they're definitely not gonna miss out on fucking Beast Gohan. And with Dokkan, it's like, how could you fumble that? You know what I'm saying? You guys had a wicked streak from where you literally have numerous top grossing not rewards, but a streak of reaching top grossing and shit. And it's like, bro, you could have easily capitalized off the hype with what was anticipated. Now, granted, don't get it fucked up. There are people who still may be tight, but I guarantee you, people still gonna summon like myself. I'm a still summon, but it just doesn't make no sense. Even if, like, I don't know if you guys saw the movie. If you haven't, then I suggest you go see it. I know JP, they're coming out with the Blu-ray soon. March is going to be the dub version of it. So, like I said, if you haven't seen it and you're looking to get it, then I suggest you watch it, because Gohan has unlocked a new form. It's called Beast Gohan, which, in all terms and actualities, when it comes down to a new unit and new content, fresh shit, it's highly needed. It's been a very fucking long time since we've actually seen some fresh content. They have the manga going on. The manga's been through maybe 3 arcs after the Universal Survival Saga. So for us to not have something fresh and new into a game, well, such as Dokkan, is kind of crazy. So, we've had a period where I could say JP as well, because I played both versions. But JP, they've released Genyu, Pan, fucking Raditz, fucking, they just released Yamcha, they had Bardock. Now all these are kind of niche characters and shit, and it's like, when we do have something that is highly anticipated, more likely, like, everybody was in, literally everybody wanted fucking Beast Gohan. People weren't expecting Beast Gohan on Legends, but when he came out on Legends, believe me, everybody was fucking trying to 14 star him. Everybody was trying to obtain him because it's new content. Now with Piccolo, I could tell you this: Piccolo's coming out on Xeno. There is no other game that has Orange Piccolo besides Heroes, and Heroes is exclusive to Japan. We already know this, but as a worldwide, I should say, as a worldwide gaming platform for Dragon Ball, nobody really has Piccolo on the west side, which is, as far as global or whatever the case may be, it could even be France, whatever. Nobody has Orange fuck Piccolo, and they did say he's coming out for Xeno, but it just makes no sense. Now, honestly, they don't have a standalone fucking Piccolo for Dokkan. Obviously, he's gonna be, a transformation unit when it comes down to him being in his giant form, which is cool, which is actually cool. I understand, because that's what it was in the fucking movie, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of expected that. But the Beast Gohan shit is like fucking weird to me because it just doesn't make no sense. Now, I also understand, like, if you watch the movie, Beast Gohan was probably on screen for, like, I could say maybe like fucking 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 5 minutes. With 3 of those minutes, at least he was doing something. 2 minutes after that, he wasn't really doing shit, but just escaping from Cell Max and his detonation and shit. But other than that, though, within that time, it's like, they have made a standalone unit in regards. Yeah, because there's, improvise, and they've asked us numerous times, even in fucking, they had, I believe it was some time ago. I don't know how long ago it was, but they had, basically, if you want to submit your input and shit, they had their surveys or whatever, where they said, would they like us to improvise move sets and shit. Now, they've done it before, because it's, for example, Tech Super Saiyan, fucking Goku, and fucking Gohan, the LR, which is pretty much, I think it came around the time, what was it, STR, father and son, Goku and Gohan came out. But yeah, that card is strictly improvised. There is no fucking, like, no resemblance of whatever they're doing, their moveset, whatever, that has been captured in the manga or the anime. Alright, so that's an improvised fucking card. They could have did that with Gohan. Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, he's had way more screen time. Even when it came down to the fucking suplex, the like literally he fucking did a WWE move to get one. And it would have been ill if they even put that in there. And whatever moves that they used for this card, they could have saved for a future Beast Gohan. Acceptable. But I feel like they kind of exhausted the hype, because truth be told, it was like, all right, the nigga did the Makan Soap on Soul. But it's like, after that, it was like where the fucking hype was. You know what I'm saying? Look at Legends. You got motherfucking Legends players in their bag right now. I'm talking about in their bag. They're hype right now because I play Legends. You know what I'm saying? I got Beast Gohan and shit. And truth be told, for the L's that they have been taking for how long now, like even ever since the 4-year anniversary, you know what I'm saying? This is a hype moment for them, because now they can capitalize on something that they've actually gained over Dokkan, and that's having fucking Beast Gohan in the game. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm not gonna really vent on it too much, because when he actually does come out, which he's probably in limbo with Blue Gogeta, but I'm gonna talk about that in the next video as well when it comes down to Blue Gogeta. But yeah, the Broly movie came out 4 years ago. We don't have a standalone Blue Gogeta. We don't have a standalone full power Super Saiyan Broly, which could be LR potential. But it's like, how long are you gonna wait for that? Are you gonna wait for the anime to come where he's actually fucking relevant again, if he's back in the arc, let's just say? But it doesn't make no fucking sense. They definitely sprited the ball. They definitely fucking balled this shit. But don't get it fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still Dokkan, still Dragon Ball. Everybody's gonna fucking summon, no matter if their panties is in the bunch or whatever. As far as the passive goes, now that's another question, because from what they displayed in the actual live stream, his defense is fucking low. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if that is like literally like what his stat is as far as defensive stat, but bro, 7,000 plus is fucking horrendous, especially for LR. It just doesn't make no sense. And he's one of those units that actually like capitalizes off of damage alone. You get what I'm saying? So in all actuality, if you look at Piccolo's kit, which we're gonna look at in a minute, we're gonna look at every fucking cards kit that is gonna be released. But Piccolo and him share some, you know, resemblance with each other when it comes down to the passive. But it seems like Gohan is inputting more damage. I think he's damage super effective against all types and all this bullshit, yada yada yada. But what the fuck? In my opinion, it's like, all right, you got all these hard events, you got fucking Red Zone, you got Cell Max, you got all this shit. Maybe you could beat Cell Max or whatever, but you know, he's gonna be a yellow fucking unit. Now, pardon me, when you look at it, all these hard events, right? What happens when he does his active skill and the fucking enemy doesn't die? The fuck, he's gonna revert back to his fucking regular form? You get what I'm saying? That shit is so bland and so tacky, bro. It's just doesn't make no sense. You know, could have had a standalone ultimate unit. An ultimate Gohan unit. Could have had a standalone fucking Piccolo potential unleashed or unlocked, just like Legends. Because Legends didn't come out with Orange Piccolo yet. And this is the thing that I was saying before. I was like, damn, why the fuck Legends came out with Beast Gohan but not Orange Piccolo beforehand? Like, they still would have been successful because it's fresh content, but no, like, they took the opportunity and fucking, you know, made their move with it, and that shit turned out to be successful on their favor, because till this day motherfuckers is still using Beast Gohan. If you run through fucking Legends, any PvP match, 9 times out of 10 they have a fucking hybrid squad, DBS superhero squad. You gonna see Beast Gohan in there, you know what I'm saying? And the shit he does still makes him top tier. So I don't know if they dumbed down this unit so that the 8th anniversary units could maybe get some shine, but truth be told, it's like, motherfucker, we know the 8th anniversary is right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Literally the celebration after this on JP. So he still could have been in tier on his own, you know what I'm saying? Or at least like in the same tier as the units that will be coming out. But there's no way you have fucking LR Cooler, which I didn't obtain, but I already know what he's about. LR Cooler, Carnival Goku, and you have the fucking father and son duo doing way better than this guy. It just makes no fucking sense. But anyways, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about their kits and shit. As you can see, this is the Dokkan Battle Special PV. So if you fucking do the worldwide retweet and share shit, you're obviously gonna probably get like 7 stones or some bullshit. Whatever the case may be. There could be niggas that pull this shit like fucking 5 stones or whatever. Who, you know, it's just something there. But yeah, we're gonna go on to their Twitter. And the funny fucking thing is too, if you look at this shit, I'm gonna show you this shit right here, because this shit is fucking baffling. This is like a slap in the fucking face. If you go on to JP Twitter, right? Alright. If you go on to JP Twitter, they've had numerous motherfucking little incremented hints and all this extra shit on, let me see. Where's it at? On this right here. This shit right here. Now this shit right here is a slap in the fucking face, because it's like, alright, we could go from, because what is it? They got like 2 more left. So if you go right here, where's this shit at? I think I went too far. Alright, boom. Let me see. Yeah, this is one. Alright, cool. Yeah, it says it right here. This is, let's play the Dokkan part 1. Alright, cool. Now, I'm gonna fast forward this shit. What's this spell right here? B, right? All right, so each little one of these fucking little segments that they've had for the past few days have literally been look, E. All right, cool. There goes another one. Now we know what it's spelling, and obviously also these are the SSRs of the free-to-play gammas, which I believe you could get Gamma 1 first login and Gamma 2 through missions, but you know, they won't be obtainable in the story, and they're not going to be obtainable on the banner. They're not coming back right now, so we don't know when they're coming back. They usually have a 4-month span, but look at this. A, right? All right, cool. Now what do we have? We got Nozawa. We got Nozawa and you know, the JP voice character for Piccolo. But look at the end of this shit. Right? S. Wow. So the banner drops on the 28th, data download on the 27th. It is now the 26th of December. So meaning tomorrow we will be getting the last word, or the last letter, shall I say, which is T, and it spells out fucking beast. And guess what? You know what? We ain't gonna be able to use this motherfucker. Like, this is weird. They spelled out beast, but you ain't gonna be able to use them. So, you know, I can understand why the community is really fucking feel like they got fucked over this shit, but they'll get over it. It is what it is. And you can see on the JP, we definitely got Trunks and Goten. I'll go over their kit probably in the next video. You also got Pan, who's pretty much a dodge character. I ain't gonna front. I would use her in the Cell Max event though. I would definitely use her in the Cell Max event. And they're gonna be having new missions on the Cell Max event. That's gonna be also coming out. We're gonna talk about that in the next video. But look at this shit. You got fuck. That's a funny thing too. They also had card art for Beast Gohan specifically, but I kind of was inquiring about this shit, like why the fuck would they have this art but also have Beast Gohan's art? Now if you look at the card, his card animation transforms into this shit actually, but it's not something you could use in the game, so meaning you won't see the shit on rotation, you won't be able to have that shit in your profile, you won't be able to even see it on the fucking friends list. This is the main default unit. You get what I'm saying? Background is Orange Piccolo. This is, like I said, this is the JP Twitter, so we'll be going over that on the Dubski side of things. But yeah, look at this shit. You see that boy right there? It makes no fucking sense. Now, back some time ago, they definitely had like a voting campaign, not a campaign necessarily, but it was like a voting poll on who do you want to see LR'd and all this extra shit, and Ultimate Gohan was definitely one of them. Nobody was expecting it to be Ultimate Gohan from this movie. Everybody was expecting, like, you know, more along the lines of Ultimate Gohan from the Majin Buu saga, but they obviously didn't have that. And truth be told, like, you still have Tech fucking Gohan, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go through all these animations too on the next train, but it just makes no sense, and it kind of baffles me that, you know, like, you got so much room as in terms of what you could actually, I can't even say so much room, you have so much flexibility when it comes down to units that you need to use on a platform where units are rarely actually, like, you know, like how should I say, capitalized on. You don't have an orange fucking Piccolo on Legends. Like I said, I think Xenoverse 2 and Fighters are actually the last two games. I can't consider Breakers. Breakers is different. But Xenoverse 2 and Fighters are the last two games that don't have the new superhero units besides Gamma 1 and 2, which is on Xenoverse 2. And you also have potential unlocked Gohan, and I believe that's it. I don't know if there's a new Piccolo on that shit, but I highly doubt it. But anyways, you dropped the rock like very fucking crazy. Like, there was a whole alley, like, even from when there was Legends Festival 2022, when we had the Super Saiyan 4 duo We had the father-son duo, which came out at the same time as fucking Dokkan. And literally Dokkan could have got the rebound just off the simple fact of what the fuck was anticipated, because they never had these units before. You know what I'm saying? So for them to really fumble that shit and make Gohan an active skill is fucking baffling to me. But it is what it is. You know, you got people that's in a frenzy right now, but motherfuckers are still gonna summon. I don't care what niggas say, because I'm gonna still summon. But I'm not gonna rainbow, because 8th anniversary is right around the corner. Which is like, some people are speculating like, hey, maybe they dumbed down these units just to, you know, pretty much have motherfuckers focus on 8th anniversary. Maybe you get one and done, and then, you know, 8th anniversary's right there. You ain't gotta spend your load. But honestly, I feel like nothing would have changed. They could have capitalized off even making these motherfuckers anniversary worthy, but you know, it is what it is. I just think, you know, it's gonna be a long time. I can't even say a long time. It's gonna be a while before we actually see a fucking beast Gohan as a fucking playable character in this fucking game. And as far as Orange Piccolo, like, I'm grateful that we do have one, regardless if it's a giant activation or whatever the case may be. But at least we got one. You know what I'm saying? At least we fucking got one. And I just feel like these two units could have been well deserved as their prior forms. So you would have Piccolo potential unlocked, you would have Ultimate Gohan. They could have been their own standalone cards, and then you could have focused on their transformations after the fact. You know what I'm saying? But for Gohan to not have a first turn transformation is just weird to me, because like I said, Legends has it, and it's not a transformation. It's literally just all the moves that Ultimate Gohan was using, they just implemented into fucking Beast Gohan. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, on the next one, we're gonna talk about all the units in regards to what's gonna be coming out for, you know, pretty much the passives. We're gonna talk about the celebration also as well. What's definitely gonna be implemented into the Dragon Ball superhero movie campaign, which is pretty much going to be part 4 and part 3. So the content is still the same, but the content is still the same, but you know, since the movie came out prior in JP as opposed to global, or shall I say the global release, so you have JP who's going to get the part 4, global's going to get the part 3. Yeah, we're gonna cover that next video. But yeah, this is just me talking about all the bullshit that happened, because the live stream was pretty, as far as the release of the characters, it was pretty lackluster. It was just a letdown, but you know, got blue balls off that. Other than that, I can't even really say much, because who knows, there's more room in the future. They're not just gonna leave him hanging as an active skill. He could definitely be a deserving unit. We just gotta pretty much be patient. But you know, on the next video, we're gonna talk about what they actually have for the campaign coming up, which is going to be in 2 days, along with the banners. I will be summoning, and yeah, you already know. If you fuck with it, like and subscribe. Catch me on Twitch, 321 Liftoff Games, and I am out of here. You already know.